Hi there, it's BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thanks for coming out. It is currently Sunday, and I'm going to be playing a little bit more Animal Crossing. Thank you very much for coming out. I appreciate your time and your attention. It is nice. I don't have a whole lot for me to be doing, honestly. Like, there isn't a whole lot of brand new, brand spanking new things happening. But I mean, I guess I should just go ahead and party on in the town. I suppose this is the first time you guys are gonna see me playing with the the summer update and whatnot. So hey, I mean that's something. The thing is that's been out for a while, so I know pretty much a lot about the summer update. I've been catching myself many clams, a crap load of clams. Okay, let's go ahead and dive into that, shall we? I love that song, even though Nintendo, like, basically rams it into the ground how many times they use the melody when they, well, within the entirety of the game. Here we go. And it's Sunday, which means it is Stonk Day. Oh, sorry. Stonk Day. FP says, my attention. Oh, shiny. Is it just me, or does it take a while for stuff to load up nowadays? I don't know. It seems like with every update, there's just like a little bit of an extra load time. But maybe that's just me. Good evening, everyone. Right now in Biteville, it's 7:02 p.m. on Sunday, July 12th, 2020. There really isn't any news to speak of today, but, oh! I looked at my horoscope for the day, and it says I'm gonna have good luck! Oh dear. I guess that doesn't really qualify as news, does it? And with that, I'll get back to my work supporting you and your enjoyment. Doop-de-doop-a-doop. See you later, Isabel. It's a shame I don't have a lot of things to talk about with Isabel. You know, it's like, whatever. I'm just kind of running their town. Technically, it should be mine. Oh. Gryffindor! Anyway. Mary sent me a message. I saw in my dreams last night. That's creepy. It was crazy! So tell me, were you there on purpose? I thought maybe you have something important to tell me, like you were a huge dancing beetle. Let me know. I think you're losing your mind. Everybody says so much loading. If you're having issues with loading, I recommend refreshing your browser, because I'm sure that you're probably dealing with a heck of a lot of lag thanks to that. But everything on my end looks like it's outputting perfectly fine. So, yeah, just a heads up for you. Anyway, happy home. Oh yeah, what's my? Oh, I got an S rank. Nice. Gentle reminder: there are quite a few things strewn about in your second floor room. You know you can store things you aren't using, right? Oh, shut up. And also, I know that I got some stuff strewn about in the second floor room. I'm just using it for storage and whatnot right now. Oh yeah, CJ. So the fishing tourney was happening the other day, and I guess this is my new trophy. But doop. Oh, and I got KK Waltz. I don't remember if I have that or not. I just said, I might as well pick that up. Peck says, why am I Harry Potter? I don't know, because I'm bored. Okay. Anyway, so here's present. Let me see. Yep, Silverfish Trophy. Oh, Ebbe was making a joke on me saying loading. It took you a while to finally answer that question. So honestly, at this point, I'm kind of wondering whether or not you do have a heck of a lot of lag. Like, what is your delay time? And put that away for now. He wants to be a wizard. I almost typed lizard. The bit lizard. Okay, so there isn't really a whole lot new. Oh, I suppose I should talk about, like, some new furniture. Just got this foosball table. Look at these boys go. I don't know. Foosball was always not very exciting to me. Also, I was always terrified about the idea of having the foosball bounce out of the table and hit you directly in the eye. Ah, yes. I also managed to get the poker variant of the arcade cabinets, so yeah, I got that now. We don't talk about that room. Then I don't think there's anything else going on here. Hope says, sending this message to test lag time. Okay, so how much time did it take for me to answer that question? I think technically, if you right-click the no, not right-click. It's something like in the settings. Oh yeah, you can select video stats and you can see the actual delay from the stream. For me, okay, latency to broadcaster. Latency for me is about 1 second and 1.5 seconds. But that being said, that's me. So for you, it might be entirely different. Hope says it's apparently 20 seconds of delay, according to Hope. Oh, shoot. Well, you also have to factor in the fact that there was probably some time that it took for you to type that message, too. So I have no idea. Splat says, that actually crashed my stream, so I couldn't count. Oh. Shoot. Anyways, this place is basically the same as it was previously. I don't think there's any... I don't know, it's like, this is the perfect science lab. I can't think of anything to improve it. And Hope's internet, yes. Anyway, I guess, yeah, just a quick little refresher just to show everybody what we currently have inside this house. Right, this is apparently all the stuff that's strewn about, according to the Home Academy. I'm sorry. I want to keep the golden candlestick, golden flooring, gold armor, and, oh, money floor. Basically stuff that I'm like, somebody might want that if they don't have it. I'm like, I don't want to sell, just in case. Also, hello, Pink, how's it going? Splat says it took my stream 6-ish seconds to load it onto the little chat on the side. Okay, then. Harf. Okay, this area is basically the same. I did add this little mirror so that I can change my look every now and then. Because unless I want to be Guy Fieri, I don't have any particular reason to change my my hairstyle. And for those of you who don't know the reference, I did an off-stream thing where I was Guy Fieri. We back in the club, boys. I think I have made an adjustment and added some more of these, like, glow lamps and whatnot. It's basically the same... Oh, wait. I remember I did something here. What was it? I don't recall. This place basically looks the same. House people, how dare you keep blueprints on the floor? Well, I'm sorry, I got nowhere to put them. Flavor Town. Okay. I'm not entirely sure why this club really enjoys watching daytime TV. I don't know. I would put anything else on that TV if they allowed me to customize it. It makes me sad. Open up the water. Now, I have actually gone and done something with the side room here, so let's take a look at it. It's a little bit similar to what I had in there previously. Except thematically it fits a little bit better. Take a look at this place. Basically, I outfitted this place like a children's bedroom. And also, this lullaby track freaks me the hell out. Just like, Anyways, yes, we got some stuff on the walls. Yeah, letter tables, number tables. Again, all in all, it does feel like just, you know, a kid's room. I had enough stuff on me. I'm like, this would work perfectly. This room is lacking in lava lamps, says Pignu. True. All rooms need lava lamps. Okay, I think that's just about every room in the house. Yes. That is every single room in the house. Problem Magic says, I love that wallpaper. Yeah, you can, I believe you get that from the shooting star stuff. Everybody says, better than Hypno KK. Oh, Pierce. Hi, what are you doing? Evening, Hawkeye. How's your night going? Oh, I don't know. Another awesome day for training. You should join me sometime. Sorry, I'm not a gym queen like you are. But sure. King says I can never get shooting stars. I really need to open up my island more often, just so, like, we can bring some people in case, like, shooting stars happen. Well, the skies out here this evening are, like, complete garbage. Like, the weather. Holy piss. Hope, I swear to God. You know, in the past, I've chastised people for sending me, yeah, you know, like gift subs and things like that. Because I'm like, God, you do not need to do that. Stop it. And to an extent, yeah, it's like, you don't have to. But I do suppose it's a little bit two-faced of me to be like, no, do not do it. Do not do the thing. And yet I have opened up for the potential and possibility for you to even do it in the first place. Like, that doesn't seem fair on my end either, so I feel like I should really just shut up. I will say, if you know, if you're entertained by the stream and that's about all you, that's about all you need out of it. Like, if you don't want to do any kind of extra, like, money type of thing, it doesn't matter. Like, but I do appreciate it if you do decide to donate. Again, I'm going to try to be a little bit better about that. Hope says, plus you can use any pronouns for me. I accept anything. Oh, man. I will say that is something that I am intensely terrified about, because I know that a lot of people are very serious about their pronouns, and all that I really ask for people is if I get a pronoun wrong for you, and in fact, I might end up getting your pronoun wrong a lot, and I apologize severely for that. I mean, this is a fairly new time, fairly new environment where people are a lot more free to be able to express themselves in specific ways that, you know, in the past they weren't all that. I'm not having. I'm not doing a good describing time here. Basically, it's very different. And my mind exists back in the 90s where this was a lot less prevalent, so I apologize severely. It's not that I am not hospitable with stuff like that, and not that I'm not tolerant. It's just that, you know, my brain takes a little bit to finally reboot that stuff. She got a... Splat says, I don't really care about pronouns. I am what I am. Sometimes I have days I prefer other pronouns, but I usually don't care. Yeah. Hope's a chill person. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Yeah, so, like, there are some people that are really chill when it comes to that kind of a thing, and then there's some people that are scarily militant about it. And it's those people that, like, you're really worried that you don't run into them one day. It's like, I apologize. And if you run into them in public, then, oh, that's a double oops. I think we all know. We've seen video footage. And my opinion when it comes to that stuff is that you gather more flies with honey. You know what I mean? Like, if you want people to be on your side, really, just try and treat them like a human being. Just try and treat them like somebody that has feelings and thoughts and dreams. And presents! Oh, no, I don't want to... I don't know. Me? I identify as a dude. And I will probably always do so. Oh, what are you... Are you eating my apples? What's the latest, Zoink? Hey, I was just thinking about you, and now you're here! Call me Chops the Summoner. Yeah, you and Raymond both. I go to anyone's side if they have presents. Yeah. Gifts, please! Oh, man. So, I have somebody who is going to be buying somebody a new iPad for their birthday coming up pretty soon here. And the place that they bought it from, because of the fact that shipping is so entirely broken, you know, it's not very guaranteed when you're going to be getting anything. The shipping department basically said that they could either be getting their package in 2 days or at the end of December. And I heard that, and I'm like, all right, that's a ridiculous gap. But if I had to take a guess, that sounds like they don't want to make any kind of promises. They're sure it'll probably be there by sometime before the end of the year. But with the current, like, shifting and changing of times and whatnot, you can't really guarantee these things 100%. You know, it's probably a careful thing. Because, you know, like, let's go ahead and talk, you know, triggering customers and all that. There are people out there that if they don't get their package, and if they don't get their package, like, right the hell now, on the day that it was supposed to show up, you know, like, some people will absolutely go nuclear about that kind of thing. And so, hey, it's a lot better to just not make any solid promises. Oh, hey, Nova, how's it going? What's new in Biteville? Thanks for the rocket. No problem. I really hope you didn't have the exact same color of rocket. But the second I saw it, I'm like, new silver rocket! Oh. Why is... Oh, right, the fishing tourney. I was like, why is KK here? Higney says the longest I have had to wait is a little more than a month. Oh, man. I guess if we're talking pre-orders, I've actually waited a hell of a lot longer. Oh, hey, Anka, how's it going? Why, good evening, Meow. There are things you want to do and things you have to do, but don't forget to do nothing every now and then. Don't I know it?
Check me out. I'm gonna catch the biggest, baddest fish on the island, Fribbit.
Coolio. Hope says I've been waiting 3 months for my class ring. Oh, man, it happens. It's times like these, I'm very happy that a whole lot of my development portion of my lifetime is well past me at this point. Oh, Nova says, did I try swimming yet? Yep, I've already gone and done all of that stuff. Good evening, Snookums. What a pleasant surprise to see you at this hour, Snookums. By the way, Ferger asked me to change her catchphrase, and I changed it to Snookums, just for an added little layer of Snookums. Oh, Snookums, have you checked the evaluation for your Happy Home Academy thing? Score you received does reflect on you. Do take it seriously, my dear. Oh, shush up. I'm rank S. Apparently, Nova just has the green and the blue one. I really like the silver one, because it really reminds me of, olden time spaceships, you know what I mean? Pignew... Alright, that took a month for Pignew to get their package, but that was because they ordered it from America. Norway is fairly far apart. Oh, absolutely. Howdy, Bob. Biffy! Watch your step, okay? I'm making a pretty Cosmos... What? One of the bugs in the floor whispered the DIY instructions in my ear while I was sleeping last night. So I gotta build it before I forget what it even is. Check it out. Plans for a pretty Cosmos wreath. I can teach you if you want. What's that? God, please tell me it's something spacey. If I can make it, then I bet you could do it in no time. What are you? Again, I don't know what this is. Cosmos. Is this something like that, you know, am I gonna get really disappointed? Does this have nothing to do with space? Oh, right. The flower. Oopsie smoopsie. Oh, well, Jesus, there it goes. Hopel sent out one gift sub. Wait a minute. And shared a reward to 5 others in chat. Very nice. Hopeful gifted a tier 1 sub to Nova. I'll thank you very much, Hope. Flower wreaths. Things. Oh, look at the hearts. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. But anyway, so yeah, I got some stuff. Mermaid lamp. Got the gold helmet that I could make at any point. Woohoo. Pig says Bob's ending sentence reminds me of Spat from Hamtaro. Oh man, we talked about Hamtaro in the chat, and boy, oh boy, I have not seen... I've seen Hamtaro, it's just nothing stuck. Hey, Monty. Hey, Bit, glad you could make it. Have you had a chance to meet that Bit 2 character yet? You guys need to stop asking about Bit 2. Bit 2 is a shady character. You do not want to coincide with them. I just wondered if you knew what they're like. It's just like, okay, geez, you don't have to shout at me. I forget what channel Hamtaro even showed on. Oh, jeez. My brain. Feel like that was one of those Fox Kids, 4 Kids kind of things. Oopsies. La la la. Cartoon Network, apparently. Okay. Thank you, Pink. Alright. I need to plant this tree somewhere. I think I'm gonna plant it just right here. Whatever. Easy place to go and grab my money. I'm really glad that you didn't make that a tier 3 sub, let me just tell you that. First of all, that's a lot of money, and I would have been kind of disappointed. Second of all, I don't have any kind of perks for tier 3 subs, so, like, it's kind of unnecessary for somebody to even have it in the first place. Like, I don't know. I've been debating on whether or not I want to get some tier 3 sub emotes and then make it valuable to be able to do it. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want you to be, you know, it's like, if you don't want to spend the money, then don't. I don't want to really, you know, I don't know. It's so tough. I don't know. The perk is seeing me happy. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, I need to be better about this. I'm sorry. How long have I been an affiliate? Not for a long time. Like, I'm trying to recall. Definitely not long enough that I'm used to the idea of, like, people just throwing money at me and being like, here, treat yourself. Like, stop. But once again, I'm trying to be a little bit better about that, because I know it's kind of like poo-pooing on your fun and poo-pooing on your gratitude. And I don't know, it's not like I'm not poo-pooing on something I should be glad for. Just take my money. No, exactly. Where's that last freaking fossil? Did I grab it already? No, there's only 3 in my inventory. Where are you? And where is everybody else? Pretty quiet out here. Ah, shoot. I'm a little... Oh, wait, I haven't been over here. It's probably in here. Yep. I am stone cold bored of hitting these stones every single day. Like, I've already collected so much iron and so much gold. Like, what would I need anything else for? I say that, but I'm sure that there's probably going to be some kind of a recipe that's going to show up, and oh, it's going to require all of your gold. Okay, what am I doing right now? What was in the present? I didn't check. Hello. Another drying rack. I don't need any more drying racks, please. Game, you don't need to do any more of that. Peck Snatchy says, everyone is hiding. Apparently. I've invaded everybody's homes. My assumption is that they're probably in the museum. Drying rack? More like gnome. What? Hey. We do not use the banned word. More like... Oh, shoot. Sorry, sir. Hold on. Can you look at my fossils real quick? Oh, but anyways. No, right now I'm just kind of like... Let's go ahead and talk about just stuff in the world of Bitico, why not? Now, right now, I am just sitting here, cuddled in a chair. Peck says redacted. I am literally in PJ bottoms and just sort of relaxing right now. Which I don't usually do. I'm one of those folks that's just like, no. Always in clothes. Even if jeans are uncomfortable, I want to be in jeans. I want to be ready in case I gotta go do a thing. And I'm trying to lay back a little bit more. But I got a couple of weird stories that I could drop on you. A couple of cop-related ones, actually. Oh, hey. You're here. What are you doing? Hi, Bit! What a coinkydink running into you here. Find anything good? If I get bored... if I get bored, I'd still love to come here and browse. Free entertainment. I mean, free until you spend money. Speaking of which, this looks like I don't have this. Like, I have the black variant, but I don't have the blue one. I want... Anyways, so some more stuff that's been going on. I had some interesting stories that happened during 4th of July, and I forget if I ever said them on the stream. So why don't we take a moment to just talk about those real quick. So we had some interesting run-ins with some issues with, like, the police enforcement around here. That being that, like, there were just a couple of cases of having to have the police come through and check stuff. One of them was on the security cameras, not too far away. Like, we managed to catch a couple of people that were doing some interesting thing during 4th of July. They, like, rounded about the property for some reason, and they had bikes. And then they got onto the road just on the outside of the house here. And then they started, like, making their way towards a particular portion of the, they went a specific direction. And then, at some point, for some stupid reason, they stopped, they took the bikes, and then they planted it in, like, the tall grass in a ditch somewhere. And then they just kept walking on the road. And that set off a lot of alarm bells, because we're like, okay, why the hell would you do that? Like, what was the point of that? So yeah, we ended up calling the police about that and had them come out and pick up the bikes. Because, alright, one of two things could have potentially happened here. Either, because, like, this was, the night of July 4th, like, July 5th and all that. So, one of two things happened that night. Either one, this was a really drunk decision. Which, obviously, that could very well have happened. Or two, somebody could have stolen some bikes and decided, we'll leave them here and we'll come back for them tomorrow. Turns out, I think it was the second option, because the next day, we ended up getting pretty much the exact same guys coming through the neighborhood, coming from the exact same angle, and they came back and were trying to look for the bikes, and they did not find them. And they were waving their phones around in the dark, like, just desperately trying to sweep the area, being like, oh god, I thought we put it over here. So what I'm thinking is that somebody's bikes were stolen within the neighborhood, and these guys attempted to try and, like, skirt off with them. But they were worried because they're like, oh no, wait, this is a major road. What do we do? I don't know, stash the bikes, we'll pick them up later. You know, like, when the heat's off, when it's no longer 4th of July. That's kind of the assumption of what we think might have happened. But let me tell you, that's a creepy thing to hear, because it's like, oh good. We gotta worry about vandals coming in and stealing stuff from our backyards. Lovely.
Makes me so happy that you'd come all this way to see us, even on a Sunday. You want to know why? It's because talking with you while I work is the best part of my day.
Oh, adorable. I don't know. We got our eyes and our ears out. Alright, anything fancy in here? That does not work. I think... Do I own all the Western outfits? I don't think I do. I think I own, like, this one, but I don't own the other ones. I'm gonna pick those up real quick. Anyway, so that was one story. Here's another story, straight from the freaking Midwest. And you could pretty much only hear about a story like this in the Midwest. So... Again, we had police, like, going up and down our street for a good portion of time there. And we didn't really know why that was the case. Then one day we were talking to a next-door neighbor. Or, you know, somebody within our neighborhood. And we were asking just like, yeah, what was the deal with that? And apparently, the reason that they were coming back and forth within those 3 days was because of a cow. Not even kidding you. Straight up cow. I guess, like, this cow was in the backyard of somebody's house, and they had no idea what the heck they were supposed to do with it. Just shrugging, being like, I don't know, what do we do? Unfortunately, by the third day, they really didn't have any kind of means of being able to do anything about the cow. And remember what I was talking about, like, major roads and such? Because they were worried that this cow was going to end up walking out and ending up getting hit by a car, and they did not want that to happen, they chose to basically euthanize the guy. And that's sad to hear. And the thing is, they did do research and they tried to find out who the heck's cow this was. Like, they didn't just say, screw it. Cow's a cow, take it out. No, they did do a little bit of research to try and find somebody. Nobody was claiming this cow. Like, what do you...
Hey, Bet. Thanks for saying hi. You look great today. I'm feeling pretty fashionable, too. Hardly a food stain on...
Whatever. Top of the evening to you. Ah, this is when I finally start to feel awake. The night is young, bit. Same here. Anyway, I saw that PSX Memes was saying hi. Yeah, sorry, I kind of put that off till just now. Hi, good to see you. I apologize. Ebbe said, I remember once at my work there were cops swarming the building because a couple robbed the rest area up the interstate and decided they wanted a cheeseburger. Oh, for God's sakes. Are there no, like, smart criminals out there? You were in the back of the drive-thru, so you didn't know the cops were there till a customer were like, why are there cops here? That's gotta be a Twilight Zone-esque situation. Be like, I don't know. Pretty sure I didn't do anything illegal. Piggy says, yesterday I was looking at some coding jobs I could take up while summer. Then I found a job that required 8 years of Vue experience when it has existed for 6 years. Dude, I saw something very similar to that on Twitter a little bit earlier. The actual creator of, a specific kind of script. Apparently there was a job site that he was trying to apply to that required, like, 4 years of that script language. And he's just like, dude, I literally designed the language. So yeah, I don't have 4 years of experience with this. Riot Picture says Fast API, that's the one. So yeah, you definitely saw the tweet. That's freaking hysterical. Think you saw it on Reddit? But for God's sakes, man. That's kind of one of those, like, does anybody actually fact-check these things before they decide to write these requirements? Like, no wonder you're not getting any job applications if people are just like, well, I mean, nope, I technically don't fit that bill. To be fair, nobody fits that bill, but okay. Hope says, some of my family lives in the Midwest, so you have heard some crazy stuff. And it was the funniest freaking thing. I'm just like, come on. Problem Magic says, oh yeah, one time when I was a kid, there was a whole thing going on in town with cows randomly disappearing, and you have no idea if they ever figured out what went on with that. The Midwest is fun. It's just like, where else but the Midwest are you going to hear random cow? Can someone come up and claim cow? Oh, shit. Excuse me. But anyway, so those are those two interesting sort of news-related stories that I heard. Or at least ones that actually make me happy and make me smile. Everything else is just downtrodden, and I'd rather not bring it up because, for God's sakes, let's just enjoy ourselves. Peck says the aliens are coming for our cows. Maybe that's how the cows ended up showing up. Like, maybe the aliens actually did abduct it. And then they flew in with their spaceship, just being like, hey, okay, I'm trying to think.
Okay.
No, not that one.
Okay, George. Put down the cow where we found it.
Ralph, I don't actually remember where we picked up the cow.
What are you talking about? Didn't we pick it up from this location?
No, I'm pretty sure it was the western side of this location.
No, it was clearly over here. No, you got corn in your ears, clearly.
What corn? We don't grow corn on our planet.
You've gotten way too...
I was gonna say Americanized, but it's like...
You've gotten way too earthenized. Jesus. Just drop it down somewhere.
Okay, fine.
Drops down very confused cow. I don't really know if I believe any of the UFO stuff. You know, you see a whole bunch of conspiracy theories talking about, oh, the UFOs are real. Oh, dear Lord. That's like, I don't really know. I'd like to think that we as a species, if there were aliens out there, we would probably at some point see them and identify them properly. Or at least, in my head, I feel like that would be the case. Either that, or the aliens probably would have already, like, announced themselves to us. Not that I'm saying that, like, you know, life on other planets doesn't exist. It's just a case of, like, I feel like we got a ways to go before we find it. Pignew says, not sure if I answered your last question. Oh, was it the, if you find it, can you send the Reddit link? Oh, I think, I forget if I've actually cleared you for, the Streamlabs bot. I'm gonna have to go into the, Streamlabs bot and clear a lot of people, because there's a lot of new folks in here, and thank you very much for coming out, by the way. I appreciate the time that you, put into just hanging out in the stream, chilling out, maiming the things. Hope says, we have never seen aliens because they are scared. Honestly, I'd be scared of us, too.
Sir, these are sentient beings. They actually have the ability to think and, you know, problem solving. And they can actually improve themselves. And they could potentially be a spacefaring species at some point.
Oh, yeah? Oh, really? I see this one. He seems to be gorging himself on potato chips and watching nothing but Dr. Phil.
I mean, you know, not that one, but like the other ones?
Yeah, try again, buddy.
Give it a shot, Pig, but do not be surprised if your message gets kicked out by a Streamlabs bot. Something with ET. ET, phone home, need Uber. This planet is scary as shit. Oh, damn it. How can I make such a ridiculous mistake as, oh, pick up entire wind turbine? I think I put it backwards. Screw it. Just wait till the Traveler from the Destiny universe shows up. Yep, told you, Streamlabs. Yeah, sorry about that. Once again, I kind of have to go in there manually and allow links for specific people. Which is fine, I can do that. It's just gonna, like, I have to remember to do said thing. If you want to jog my memory, send me a message via Discord, like, badgering me and trying to remind me, just being like, hey! Clear me for links. You can post it on the Discord. Oh, sure. Go ahead. Give me a moment. Present box. Where is that thing located? Like, it looks like it's riding the line of this right here. Ah, yes, there we go. Let me take a gander at this link real quick. While we wait for the present to make a very slow descent, or, you know, ascent that way. Yeah, saw a job post the other day. It required 4+ years of experience in Fast API. I couldn't apply, as I only have 1.5+ years of experience since I created that thing. Pink says, what was that one alien movie with the big mountain and the alien song they play to communicate? Oh, that was Close Encounters, wasn't it? If I remember clearly. You know, the song that goes, do, 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 do. Bwah! Oh, come on. This thing had better be worth it. What are you? Oh. For God's sakes, I'm swimming in money. I don't need any more money. Speaking of which, I haven't gone and visited the Stonk House in a while. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So yes, for those people who do not play Animal Crossing and have no idea, you can buy a bunch of turnips, and it's basically the stock market. You buy them at very early on in the week, and then you try and sell them at the highest price. And it fluctuates depending on the day. And you just gotta be lucky. Well, I've kind of gone full hog into the turnip market. Ridiculously. I don't really know what I'm supposed to make the walls here, so I have not changed the walls yet. But yes, every single one of these rooms is filled to the brim with turnips. Mm-hmm. You know what? You probably don't need me to prove it. I'm not going to go to every single one of these rooms. But yeah, just take my word for it. These rooms are filled with money and turnips. You've gone full turnip. Never go full turnip. But what really sucks is that the past couple of weeks, I'm usually bored, so I'm like, oh, whatever. Let me go ahead and just fill up the house with turnips. What's the worst that could happen? For 2 weeks in a row, I have gotten decreasing value for turnips. Which basically means that, you know, you buy them at standard market price, and it does nothing but fall for the entire week. And it sucks! Nice Godzilla statue, by the way. Whole island looks amazing. Thank you very much, Hope. I'm planning on doing, like, some more little improvements to the place. I'm having a hard time finding new things to do with the island. The only thing I could think to do is starting to tear things down and changing things around. I was considering tearing down the fruit orchard just because I'm kind of at a point where I don't have to worry about money. And that land could potentially be used for some pretty cool stuff. So, I don't know. Like, I have so many options for things I could possibly do. Anyway, I got another utility sink. And another I gotta sell these freaking Papa Pandas. Everybody said, I love how there's a gold cat statue in front of the Stonk House. Ah, yes, for good luck. If I get another cat statue, I'm going to have, you know, cat statue and also his little brother standing there. They keep guard. They bring the luck. All right, let me sell all these bees in my pants. Pink says in Japan they call Godzilla Gojira the way how they say it. Right, I seem to remember that Gojira is actually, it stands for something specific, and I do not recall what it is. Yeah, Hope says, that is true. Those statues are said to bring luck. Bingo, that's why I do it. All right, real quick, I'm going to go and drop off all this money. Let me give you an idea for how much money the bit currently has. I have a... Ah, Maple Leaf's here. I am alive! Also, hello. Anyway. So, yes, I have a whole bunch of money sitting on an offshore bank of sorts. Again, the whole, like, stock market thing, I've kind of offloaded that to Mr. Bit 2. He's in charge of handling finances and whatnot. But even then... That's like a good 2 million bells are currently sitting in that bank at the moment. I have about 3 million bells worth of turnips that are sitting inside that house at the moment. And even right now, with the current money I have in here, I have 2 million. Like, I'm not hurting for money. I'm fine. What do I do here? Let me put about 80,000 in there. That sounds fine. Ta-da! Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. I kind of want to check and see if there's anything here. Nook shopping. Let's see what's happening. Special goods. Ooh. Do I have a cypress plant at all? I do now. Oh. Oh. I don't think I have that. Isn't that Kappa's song? And as I say it in the chat, I'm sure that I'm about to be flooded. Oh, thank you very much for the 3 corgis, Mapley. Okay, so now that we have gone and done basically everything, let's go ahead and go for a swim. Never done that on the stream, so let's go ahead and do the thing. Jeez, I probably should just drop this shell. Hold on a second. I can get that at any time. All right. Ready to see something weird? Harry Potter in a wetsuit. You know, just because that's really gaudy. Hold on. Also, take off your shoes and your socks. Y'all ain't gonna need them. You swimming. There we go. Into the water. I kind of like this new mechanic, but at the same time, it just seems like extra busy work. Toes. I got a scallop. It ought to be savored. This guy is a confirmed weirdo, by the way. Hey, man, about that scallop of yours. Can I have it? Yeah, sure. Whoa, thanks for your generosity, man. Since you were cool, I left you something you'll dig. While I'm at it, let me lay some truth on you. The deep kind. Feel this. Why is it called a letter when they always have more than one letter? Why isn't it some letters? Wrap your noodle around that. Yep, today's a good day. Freak of nature! Nova says, how do you get Pascal to show up? Go deep sea diving, and eventually you'll find a scallop, and he is very interested in getting scallops from you. And then you can choose to either keep the scallop or you can hand it over. I kept my first scallop because that was something that I could donate to the museum. But after I got that scallop in the museum, I'm like, yeah, screw it, you can have all of them. And then he gives you recipes for things, as well as gives you some extra riches. So there you go. Hope says, oh god, it's the shower thoughts guy. Pignew said, oh, I thought he died. Then I realized he was swimming on his back. He gave that last little bit of wisdom and then... Ah! Okay, you can actually donate scallops? Yeah. And you can donate pretty much everything that you find underneath the water. Hey, got another one. Oi, by the way, isn't it funny how... I'm just gonna check my phone while I'm swimming. One of these fancy iPhones. The waterproof variety. More nighttime swimming. So I'm not sure if there's a difference between daytime and nighttime swimming. Like, do you get any kind of extra surprise things if you do it at a specific time? Oh, maybe late. No need to apologize for being, like, you know, quote, late to a stream. I will repeat it for the people in the back. You are never late to a stream. If you're here, that's all that matters. And I'm happy to see you. It's a habit. Hope your grandma's doing good. Pignew says, does this game have a goal? No. Not real. I mean, I guess the main goal is whatever you decide to make it. You know, it's like you have this entire town that you can make, at, you know, at your disposal, and you can choose to do whatever you want with it, really. I guess, like, your main goal to start out with is, oh, pay off your loans and whatnot. But really, you can do that at any time. What the heck is this? Whoa, this is... I got a vampire squid. A lot was at stake. Why have I not added the laugh track button? Holy shit. Yeah, Nova says, you basically make your own goals. So for me personally, my goal was I wanted to create this big ol' expensive, almost like urban outskirts city-esque kind of town, and I've pretty much accomplished that. And now it's just a case of improving it and adding some extra stuff. The puns! They will be real sharp, Mapley, no. Also, I just got a thing. Hold on. Deep dive. Aquatic jetsam. Make the yes. Okay, I'm looking for some rare stuff. That was definitely a rare thing. So, okay. There's a part of me that kind of wants to assume that that one squid, the vampire squid thing, only shows up during the nighttime. Or I'd like to think so. Because, you know, it's got the bioluminescence thing going on. Boop. Now, Bea was asking once again, just like, why are you Harry Potter? I'm like, I don't know. Why aren't you Harry Potter? I forget if I said it on a stream before, but a long time ago, back when I was in 4th grade, roughly around the exact same time that Harry Potter actually came out, I looked a heck of a lot like Harry Potter, both in hairstyle and the fact that I wear glasses, and just like the shape of my face was extremely similar as well. And that was obnoxious as all hell, because I wasn't that gigantic of a Harry Potter fan. Like, I didn't hate it, but I wasn't really interested in the fan base. And there were girls that were always just being, like, they would always make fun of you being like, oh, hey, look, it's Harry Potter. I'm like, shut up. You. Mapley says, while I was down at the beach, I tried some shrimp spaghetti salad. It was good. Ooh. Oh, I am not one for shrimp, and I'm kind of lukewarm on spaghetti. And absolutely no on salad. So, my brain, when I hear that, is just a whole mix of a lot of sad things. FB said, my brother looked like Harry Potter, too. Man, I don't know. There's a part of me that almost wonders if I didn't look like Harry Potter, and it was just those girls that were just... They were reaching for anything to pick on me for. I don't know. Gotta love school bullies when... when your school bullies are just a whole bunch of the teenage gals. I found a pearl! Could today get any more perfect? So pearls are actually one of the main ingredients when it comes to the new things you can DIY, so I've been keeping a bunch of those. Peggy says, I remember buying all the movies, but I just watched the 3 first because they were the only ones dubbed in Norwegian. This was before you understood English. Ah. I don't know, like, I guess I watched... Here's the funny thing. I actually did watch the first couple of movies in full. I do not understand why, but I do not remember much of anything about those movies. And I could not explain. Like, wait... You would think that this big ol' school of wizardry and witchcraft would encapsulate my brain. And I'd be like, oh my god, such a fanciful world. I must remember all of this, imprinted in memory. No, I didn't do it. I don't... That's kind of me with most movies, though. Like, anything that isn't one of the original Back to the Future movies, that's about... I'm not great with movie retention. In fact, I'm not very good with retention in general, now that I think about it. Mapley says, I remember I first I had my first glasses, and they were tiny and circular, so a lot of your classmates called you female Harry Potter, despite Myrtle being the character who looked like a female Harry Potter. That's just a bad fan. That's a fake fan. That's somebody who can't actually come up with a good, solid burn. Hope says, had a bully a few years back who chased me around until I accidentally ran into a metal pole. Ow! Had a huge bump on my head for a month. I'm sorry to hear that. I never had too bad of bullies. For me, like, again, I've talked about, you know, just my background for my school and whatnot. It was a combination of farm folk, jocks, and hicks. Actually, no, bad. Hick is not a very nice term. It's kind of like a derogatory one when it comes to Southern folk. No, it's like farm boys, jocks, and preps. That kind of thing. So you can imagine that, I mean, I didn't really get to run into too many of the jocks. In fact, I kind of stayed off of their radar. There was always, like, the preppy ones. Like, the preppy gals who were just, like, who would shit on anybody who breathed. You know what I mean? Somebody was just like, oh, yeah, I gotta make you feel inferior so that I feel, you know, I feel superior. It's like, shut up. You don't know me. Hope says, I ended up embarrassing the guy in front of the entire football team, which he was a part of, so it all balanced out. Sweet. Ah, sweet revenge. I don't know. All I know is that you know what? I'm not going to say that it was some sort of a horrible experience. I didn't have a really bad time in high school. It wasn't a great one, though. Ah, Mapley sent out 2 narwhal snowmen. Thank you very much for that. And I was just about to say, like, after all of that was said and done, I was just happy to finally be out of that school and, like, moving on with my life. But at the same time, like, I don't want to make it sound like I lived harder than I actually did. You know what I mean? Like, I had a pretty good life. I had a pretty good childhood. Mapley says, it be storming out there. Oh, boy. Storming out where? Here? There? You? Hope says, I'm friends with the quarterback because the quarterback is, is Pan. Very nice. Pygmy says, it's good to have a hacking reputation because people are scared of what you're capable of. Right. Well, nowadays, everybody is on social media, and, like, everybody's got technology on their hands. So at this point, if you say so, like, if you're one of those people that if you threaten to hack them, like, that's not an unloaded threat. Like, you could probably do it. Maple says where they live. Nice. I've got about as much coding knowledge as a gerbil. I could probably parody whatever it is that the code that I find actually does. That's about it. And it's like the moment that I learn anything coding-wise, it just kind of escapes my brain. Up to this point, I have been trying to learn little things about command line inputs and, you know, just how to talk to computers. But I don't know, I wouldn't call that hacking or coding. Like, that's the way that computers used to just be running in general. That's how you used a computer back in the 1980s. Mapley says, I remember I was, like, people thought that I was planning to murder everyone in the school because I was the quiet one, when in reality, I just sucked at conversations. Ditto. I mean, I don't think anybody ever saw me as the school murderer, so to speak. But I definitely I didn't start conversations with anybody. And that makes me upset nowadays because I know there were probably a lot of opportunities I could have had to have some conversations, and I just didn't do it. Why? I don't know. Self-doubt. Ah, ding dong. I don't know. An absolute torrential amount of self-doubt, and an assumption that people were probably going to judge the shit out of me. The fact that I was in the environment that I was probably didn't help. Pig News says, I can delete System 32 on somebody's PC in seconds, and deleting System 32 corrupts your files. Oh, I know. Do not delete System 32. In fact, just don't go and delete anything within, like, your primary Windows directory. Just, like, don't do it. Windows needs those files to live. This thing's a weird thing. I got a slate pencil urchin. Its handwriting is gorgeous. Or you can upload a virus in 3.5 seconds. Right, you were talking about how you rigged up a Raspberry Pi so that you could just plug it into someone's computer and it'll go and, like, download shit. Like, you have the tools, you have the know-how and whatnot. Okay. Anyway, I see a present up above. I'm gonna grab it. Come on. Ah, boy. Here we go. Come on. I actually managed to go through one of these golden slingshots not too long ago. It surprised me because I wasn't sure if it actually broke or not. Like, Jesus, this is taking forever to finally break. How many times have I used this? Like 90 times? And then, poof. Maple Leaf says, I remember when some friends talked about someone you didn't know and they said them by name, and they always say, hey, Maple, remember this student's name? Did this in class? It was so funny. And you're just like, who? Oh, no, same here. For some reason, people that I went to high school with, and people that I just went to school with in general, I've pretty much completely forgotten who they are. And that makes me sad. Like, I don't remember anybody's name. I'm not on Facebook. Though, I did have somebody, oh, I forget who it was. Somebody told me, it's just like, hey, I just uploaded something onto Facebook. You should check it out. I'm like, I don't go on there. It's like, I don't know, you have an account. I'm like, I don't go on there. Mermaid wall. Do I just splatter my walls with mermaid? Okay. But anyway, yeah, I have no reason to reconnect with anybody that I used to know back in high school because, like, I didn't know them, they didn't know me, and I really don't care about interacting with any of them. Like, they never shared any interests that I had, and I didn't share any of my interests with them. I'm more than happy to just cut it off and be like, no. Enough's enough, I won't. That ship has sailed, so to speak. Maple says, my teacher suggests you to follow them on Facebook to stay in touch. You don't use it, nor do you have an account. No, fair enough. Keep it that way. Don't give Mark Zuckerberg your information. And while you're at it, anybody who has a TikTok, run for your life. Ooh, this is undoubtedly a vampire squid! Now, might I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your vampire squid? Absolutely. Wonderful! I would love nothing more. Beware the vampire squid, I say. This 8-armed deep-sea monster is out to drink your blood. I only jest. The vampire squid does in fact live deep in the ocean where almost no light pervades. But while it looks like it could nibble on your neck, it nibbles on bits of dead plankton and algae instead. By all accounts, the vampire squid is a gentle sort who squirts bioluminescent goo at foes. So how did it get the eerie official name, Vampiro, the technical name, Infernalis? That means vampire squid from heck, you see. The problem is the squid's cloak. Its arms are webbed with velvet red skin and lined with toothy spikes. Plainly put, this genial squid looks for all the world like a vampire who went for a swim. And there you have it. Rightio then. Right, just take it off my hands. Is there anything else I can help you with? No, thank you. Pig News says, I'm quite anonymous on the interwebs. There's a maximum of 2 photos of you, and they are old. I have a couple of photos of me on the internet that are kind of like, they're old. And I have not uploaded a new picture of myself in a long time. And I'm just crossing my fingers that one of my relatives or anything like that have not uploaded a picture of me online. I feel like they probably have, but Oh, well, what are you going to do? Anyway, let's go to the aquarium because I haven't been there in a while. I want to see some of the new fish that are probably crowding around here. Oh, yeah, look at everything here. See, what do we got? What kind of fish are you? I'm trying to recall. Like, when did I catch this? Clearly, I did. Ah, it's so nice. This is why I wait to donate things to Blathers, just because it's just so cool to keep to see everything that you have captured up to this point. Whoa, shark pit! Oh, come on, raise the oh, there we go, camera raised. Check that out. Maple says I barely have any selfies of me on my phone, mainly just memes and doggo babs. Kind of the exact same thing, except for me, it's cats. Pignew is working on an exe file that, when launched, it'll make a fake lock screen. So when you type in the password, it sends you to a web API. And what function are you going to be doing with that? Oh, ooh, hey, look at this. Ah, there's the vampire boy. Look at him. Right there with all the other strange undersea stuff. Have a lot of free time. I could definitely see that, especially since you said that you're currently on summer break from doing any college type of stuff. Okay, what else have I'm trying to remember what parts of this area I have not been into yet. Bit, you are the cat father for a reason. Oh, by the way, speaking of which, I was over at my folks' place for, like, the 4th of July and all that jazz. And, we have this cat, Simon. I've taken some pictures of him a couple of times. He's like the big old red point Siamese cat. Oh, look at the crab. Look at the crab go. Anyway, yeah, red point Siamese cat. And he's a derpy one. I feel like this cat was probably dropped on its head or something. I don't know. And I'm not saying that as like some sort of an insult on them. Like, no, seriously. I think this cat actually has some kind of a mental problem. But here's the thing. We don't care because he's adorable. He's like he's just an adorable little floofy, and we all love him. So it's perfectly fine. But that being said, he does do some really interesting things that we just do not get. Like, for example, if you go to the bathroom, like, you know, if you go in there, do your business, flush the toilet, wash your hands, and then you open up the door, 5 times out of 10, like, you know, you have a 50-50 chance of that cat ending up being right in front of the door waiting for you to open it, and as soon as you open the door, he just bolts in. And, like, you know, meowing the entire time. And then, once he gets in, he walks right to the center of the bathroom room, and, you know, he'll start just meowing at you. Not really loudly, but, like, you know, loud for his standards, because he barely ever meows. And he's just like, meh, meh, meh. And you're just like, what? What do you need? And then after a while of just staring back at you, he just plops over and just continues to keep staring at you. Like, what? My theory is that I think this cat, like, I think he likes the sound of the rushing water underneath the ground after you, like, flush a toilet and use the sink. And so for him, this is, like, some sort of an event. Just like, oh, yay, they're running water game. Whatever the reason, he's adorable, and, like, I love him. We all love him. Yeah, Pegnu says, I am allergic to fur. Yeah, I remember you were talking about that. And I mentioned that I am also allergic to cats. And yet, for whatever stupid reason, I have cats. Mapley will send you a lizard. Now, I'm allergic to cats and dogs, and it really sucks, because I'm like, I so badly want to, like, you know, I want to live without the worry about needing some antihistamines or something. There's one thing that I'm really hoping, if there is some sort of gene editing that happens sometime in the future, like you hear all the time about the potential for gene editing and whatnot. If there is some kind of gene editing, I hope there is a way that you can shut off the receptors in your body that tells your body, oh, hey, you are allergic to X thing. So now you will become inflamed and you will not be able to breathe. Do. Like, wouldn't that be freaking nice? Just be able to shut that shit off. Mapley says, here, have a weird-looking dog. And Mapley posted a picture of... I think your dog's broken. Pignu does have a fish and shrimp. Nice. I've never... like, I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of excitement for keeping fish. It's like, you can't hug a fish. You can't pet a fish. I mean, not easily, I guess. Water doggo, says Pignu. Well put. Okay, have I basically done everything in town? I think I have. For the most part. And I also think I've talked to everybody in town, unless I'm forgetting somebody in particular. And knowing me, I'm probably forgetting someone. But I've got a crap load of stuff on me. I'm going to sell it. Do. Up. Oh, rest in peace, water shrimp. Effing chat. In fact, let me start it up. You can hug a fish, but it's usually frowned upon, says FA. Very true. Anyways, yes, I'm gonna sell, you know, screw it. Let's also sell the pearl. Why not? Pro tape recorder. Yeah, I already have one of those, so whatever. You know what? I changed my mind. I'll keep the pearl. Money! Alright, got that down. What do I want to do? There's a part of me that I want to go and make that mermaid wall and see what the heck it is. Like, what are you? How does that look? Crazy man with a shovel running through the streets. Alright. So I got the pearl. What else does it need? Mapley is still on the hunt for a switch. Oh, jeez. I hope the hunt becomes easier. Oh, yeah, I got a sandy beach flooring. That's... Oh, what was it? Here. Wallpapers and stuff. Oh, Jesus. What the heck? Oh, good lord. That requires, like, all the seashells. I consider that a challenge. I saw some seashells. I saw them on the seashore. Let's go and pick them up. I know I have some in the inventory at the house, but let's conserve and just grab them from here. Oh man, I don't know. Here's one. Speaking of like the Switch and Switch games and all that jazz, something really annoyed the hell out of me earlier today. I saw that Smash Bros. DLC was trending in the US. I was like, oh my god, are they talking about the Smash Bros. DLC? Like, is there going to be a direct? Oh my god. And then I went and I checked, and it's just people that started up a challenge for like the Smash Bros. DLC. My god damn it. I thought this was gonna be like, oh, it's time for DLCs, you know, round 2, next step gonna happen. Who is it gonna be? No, apparently not. It was one of those, like, type in so-and-so sentence and let autocorrect finish up the rest of it kind of thing. And apparently, it's trending because of that. And I'm so angry about that. Like, God, why'd you have to pull the wool over my eyes like that? Maple says, I'm looking for one online, and there's one for twice the original price. Like, Jesus. Yeah, I wouldn't be that desperate that I would get that. Man, treat yourself every now and then, but holy crap, do not. That is a scalper. And if you see any Nintendo Switches online that are like 25 bucks, run for your life! FBay said, I thought I saw the arms person was coming to Smash. Yes, I think that was Min Min, if I'm remembering that correctly. And yeah, Min Min is already in Smash. But, meh. Whatever. Like, okay, I guess it's okay. Like, you know, alright. We got an ARMS character in Smash, sure. Nintendo's allowed to do that. Okay. Do I have... I got a lot of shells that I've just been collecting. And also, an absolute piss load of summer shells. If anybody needs a stack of 10, talk to me. Ah, fuck yes. Anything else here? So, Sandy Beach... So, question. Ah, yes. So, the starry Sandy Beach flooring. Got to add some stars to it. And this is just the Sandy Beach flooring. Very nice. Okay. Mapley says, my friend recommends it. However, GameStop is closed. Ah, yes. I could go to Best Buy since they sell them too. However, you need to phone them and book an appointment in order to get inside. I've heard of that. Oy, oy, oy. Nova says, I need summer shells. Oh, dear Lord. Well then, for God's sakes, I should probably send you a stack or two. Alright, let me craft this boy. I made a mermaid wall! What do I want to do? So, starry sand flooring. Does the starry sand flooring, like, sparkle more than just the regular sand flooring? I mean, I can definitely see that it's a lot paler and kind of sadder. It just seems like a waste of time and space to use up a summer shell and a sandy beach flooring for something like that. Because this requires so many freaking cells. Oh my god. Anything else? Oh yeah, I got the manga library wall. Yes, manga! Am I destroying anybody's soul yet? Alright. My inventory is filled with shells. I'm putting them all away. I flip-flop on calling it either manga or manga, depending on what I feel like. Because it just, like, it infuriates people so much when you say manga. Be like, that's not how it's said! I'm like, I don't care. Gwen gives me a fancy lily. I feel like I already have this. Oh, I don't? I guess I have a wreath for a lot of other things. Peck says, I'm a pecking wee. And so are you, Bit. Alright, so let's take a look at what this thing looks like. Holy piss. Yeah, this is underwater. Holy shit. Looks very fancy. That being said, it doesn't fit the decor in here at all. I'm going for dingy arcade. Okay, Smokey. Alright. Anything else I need to take care of? I've basically done everything that I need to do here. I don't know what's in there, and I'm not gonna find out. I don't care. I'm not checking. That way lies madness. How you doing, KK?
What's buzzing, baby? You always make for a real keen scene. You up to a song tonight?
Nah, because the credits will roll. And I don't need to be sitting through credits.
Well, whatever you say. Catch you next time.
Right to you. Enjoy your time playing. I don't have any idea how it could have possibly escaped, let me just say. I barred the windows and barred the front door. There's no way they managed to get out of there. And the whole time I've been playing, like, I haven't heard any ridiculous noises coming out of there either, so I'd like to think that the floor probably hasn't been dug out. Also, the floor in there was like stone floor at one point. You remember that, right? No, I really doubt that they had the tools necessary to burrow through a stone floor. Okay, is there anything else I need to take care of before we finish things up for tonight? What time is it anyways? Hope says it teleported. I don't know if they have the ability to do that. I'm going to hope it didn't. To be entirely fair, I don't know what the gnomes are capable of, so...
Hey, Fribbit. Nothing like a nighttime walk to get you all pumped up, right? You were hitting rocks yesterday, weren't you? I love that tingling feeling my arms get whenever I hit a rock. I love to pretend I hit a grand slam home run.
An adorable little frog. Okay, so, I am curious. You think we're going to get a ghost to show up tonight? And if so, where do you think he will be? Because that seems to be pretty routine. Like, I've seen ghosts show up, like, every single time that we've streamed. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll be lucky. I forget. He gave me a new piece of furniture not too long ago, and I just remember getting it, and once again, like, anything he gives me for his missions, it's just kind of garbage. It's like, I don't care. Hitting rocks, is that slang? I suppose it could be. Certainly hope not. This is a very clean and substance-free environment. Alright. Yeah, I can't really think of much of anything that I could be doing on my island at this point. What I'm thinking, I don't want to quite end doing streaming right now, but I would like to end the recorded stream. And I think I'm going to see if I can, like, go over to some of you guys' islands and, I don't know, maybe check out some of the villagers you have there. Maybe, you know, hand over some items, like, again, Nova said apparently that they want to have some shells. So there's that I can possibly do. But I don't have much that I could do on the island at this point. Like, this is pretty much how the place is set up, and I'm happy with how it is so far. I'll try and think of some more stuff that I could add, but be patient with me. It takes a while for the creativity to flow in this brain. But for now, we are going to head over to... Forgive me, I moved a whole bunch of my windows over when I opened up some tabs. There we go. Ah, and funny stuff is also here. I remember, didn't you show up a little bit earlier and I didn't say anything? Sorry about that. But anyways, yeah, this will be the end of the recorded stream. Stick around if you want to take a look at me visiting other people's places and whatnot. But for now, yes, thank you very much for coming out, and especially special thanks for any of the extra support that was done, whether it be cheers or whether it be some subscriptions. Again, thank you very much for the gifted subscription over to Nova. I appreciate that a lot. It's not necessary, but it's nice when you do, because I can take that money and I can put it towards improving some stuff. So my streaming schedule is Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday, starting at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. But like I said, on Saturday, I have stuff going on, so I will likely be moving that stream up to Friday. Maybe we'll do just a casual thing on Friday, perhaps. I don't know. And so next Wednesday, I don't really know what I want to do. I've got a couple of different options. Some stuff that I could return to, or some stuff that's entirely brand new. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how I feel. But yes, I am going to end the stream VOD for now. again, thank you very much for coming out. See you next time.